I decided to come to LDM and study in Florence. I decided to study Italian culture and Italian language, and I'm not your typical student. But what do we know about the other students that come to LDM? Amber Brazzani is one of the student advisors that is a familiar face to many of the students that go here.
At LDM, in the fall, as an average semester, we have about 700 students. The 80% of the students are girls, so women, and the 65% of the total student body is 20, 21 years old. Older than 21, we have like 15% more or less, and then we have a 2% that is older than 25 and another 2% on top of it that is older than 30.
The first challenge I came upon was getting settled in, and it took a lot of extra work. I did some research, had to figure out the neighborhoods, and in the end I was successful at getting a beautiful place in the village of Fiesole, north of the town.
Basically, the 80% more or less of our students choose to live in an apartment provided by LDM. A 10% pick to live in a host family, and the rest choose their own housing independent from LDM.
One of the challenges that I anticipated coming into school at my age was to be perceived as the old guy in class. The initial response to me coming into class was obviously shocking to some of the students, but over this time period that I've been here, they've seemed to adjust very well to me and me to them.
For non-traditional students, sometimes they might have an adjustment period which could be a little bit different compared to the normal student, as we would call it, because of course they will be in class and they'll be surrounded the most of their times, especially that they are in school, by students that are 20 years old. So of course there's a generational gap, and sometimes it can be harder for them to make new friends. But of course, study abroad is like once in a lifetime experience, and I mean, in my opinion, it's never too late to do it, and there's always like great things that come out of it. When you come back, you're always like happy and with a new part of your life that opened up. So no matter how old you are, you can always come study abroad.
It's always a hard decision to do something different in your life. It was a big decision for me, but it's been worth it so far. I now have the opportunity to study Italian and learn a lot about the Italian culture in Florence. And so far, I have to say that the experience has been more than worth it. It's been a very positive experience. It has had some challenges, but I've worked through a lot of those challenges, and I've had a lot of help in the process of working through those challenges.